Well, there is an energy that comes from a being called the Godhead, which is, I mean, we talk about God, but the Godhead is not a guy with a beard sitting on a cloud. It is a massive spirit, the basis of all creation. And coming out from this Godhead, round all creation, through all the stars, through all the planets and everything else, is the life force known as the light. And the Bible refers to the light.
You have to imagine this at the cellular level of karma lodging in the cells and molecules and atoms of your being. Flecks of dust or soot or crystallized substance that has a negative vibration. That is exactly how karma clogs our beings, our bodies, the earth, the water, the air.
And within this light are various other energies which have certain gifts. And these other energies have a frequency that is the same as all the colours. And turquoise actually is the same frequency as an energy called love and wisdom. Therefore, when you wear that colour, you attract it.
And that is why we get burdened, and that's why our vibrations go down. The definition of vibration, by the way, is the rate of the spin of the electron around the atoms of your being. That's the truth, and that's what you'll read about in the first Keeper of the Flame lesson. So what happens is that the density of our consciousness, because it's God's light, we're misqualifying, it accumulates as fine dust or smog between those wide open spaces of the electrons. Beloved mighty I am presence, beloved holy Christ self, beloved St.Germaine and beloved Zadkiel, come forth now in the victory of the God flame. Seal us in the violet flame. Purge and purify us. Consume now all that is less than our Christ perfection. Transmute that energy and bless all light by its purity. Send it forth to our great causal body of love as the harvest of our good works on earth.
The beings which we call the guys told us about.
You call them the guys?
The guys, yeah.
But the beings like
Tarot,
Rakoczy,
and yeah, that's right. I would.
It's highly likely that I'm something to do with the whole process because I'm interviewing you.
Well, it's difficult because I need to check all this out because you're throwing this at me. I need to sit down and check this out with the guys. But
the other thing is, there is this great illusion, you know, that Jesus was born and stood up and said, "I know who I am." It was revealed to him in stages. He was very, very close to beginning the mission which is described in the Bible, but not described brilliantly accurately, before he knew who he was. And when he came out, Terry, and said, "I am the Son of God, I am an aspect of the soul of the Godhead incarnate because of things that need to be done on this planet urgently," maybe that's a sign that maybe all the truth is not in the hands of the traditional church that has been with us over all these thousands of years.
Well, now, let me get the story right. The press claim that you claim to be the Son of God. Mm-hmm. Is that true?
Yes, you see, the thing is that, it's quite funny, really. You know, 2,000 years ago, had a guy called Jesus sat here and said these same things, you would still be laughing. It's really, really funny that we've not really moved on that.
The funny thing, Nicky, you know, the Bible actually predicts the coming of the Son of Man, the coming of the Son of God, at this time of great change.
What, right now?
Yeah. Well, at this time of great change.
The Bible predicts you in a way.
Yeah, exactly. It calls the being the Son of Man.
Where is that? So people.
That is in the book of Revelations towards the end.
Right.
And it's also earlier on in some of the Gospels too. What do they expect this Son of Man to look like? Do they expect him to wear a beard and a white robe?
Well, they don't expect him to be a Hereford United goalkeeper.
Correct. But did they expect, the people 2,000 years ago didn't expect their Son of God or whatever to be a carpenter's son, and he got the same reaction. You see, what it is, it's about incarnating into a body that relates to the world as it is at the time. That's why Jesus was a carpenter's son and worked in Palestine. Why in this life, if I was
You're a broadcaster.
Exactly.
Like
Why was I taken into the communications?
You were taught self-discipline in sport.
Correct.
I know that.
This is how it's done.
Yeah.
And so I'm comfortable talking to you, and I'm comfortable on television, I'm comfortable in broadcasting, which is a great help to get over the truth, as the world is at the moment, where the media is the vehicle to do it. You are given the gifts, and we're all given the gifts that we need in particular lifetimes, and at this time, in this lifetime, I need certain abilities to be comfortable on the media and know the media, and that's what's been given to me.
I have a question. I saw on your poster of your lecture.
Yeah, I don't do the posters. I don't know what's on it.
The six-pointed star on the lion. Do you think it's a positive symbol?
Well, that is an artist that put that together. And
but it's a symbol like Helena Blavatsky used and Satanic Lodges used also.
Well, you know, symbols don't have to be all negative. I mean, I didn't have anything to do with that poster. I didn't have anything to do with the symbol. It was done by an artist. But, you know, symbols can be positive, they can be negative. You can have a symbol of the dove, and it can represent peace, and you can have a symbol of the dove, and it represents the goddess of Babylon. You know, it's the intent behind it. Anyway, I'm knackered. Nice to meet you.
It's the same thing with your teachings about the solar logos and things like Lucis Trust, Alice Bailey wrote in her books.
Okay. Thanks very much. How are you? Alice Bailey, load of bollocks. Look up bollocks. Lucis Trust, load of bollocks. Do not listen. Do not confuse knowledge with the use of knowledge. Knowledge is just knowledge. It's the use of it. So you can use this knowledge in a malevolent way, and you can use this knowledge in a positive way.
But
don't get caught in black and white, mate. Don't get caught in a black and white world where everything's good or bad.
Externalization, like
the malevolent use of esoteric knowledge is what these secret societies are involved in. It can be used in a very positive way. If you want to believe something different, then please be my guest. But I've just been talking for 9 hours and I'm knackered. See ya. All the best.
Bye, David.
Nice to meet you.
And you. We'll send you an email.
Yeah, great.
Thanks for the email. Well, the dad. Brilliant.
Hey, Star Grey, don't get caught in a box.
Yeah, but it's the same ideology, like the New World Order.
Mate. Don't get caught in a box. Open your mind.
Was a very controversial figure. He's a friend of mine. I've met him, hung out with him, been involved with him. He's a very nice guy. He's a trailblazer. He's written a bunch of best-selling books.
So what we have is an inversion of the natural order. That's their world. I mean, this is where the religions talk about, you know, the hell and all that stuff. And what they're doing is seeking to change our world into theirs so they can take it over.